Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Con of Cons. I'm your lovely host, Galvin, and today the map looks slightly different and the date's slightly off. So my save ended up getting corrupted, and when I loaded it up, it was just a blank map. A bunch of gray provinces and couldn't actually click on anything. But good news, I managed to recreate most of it. Managed to get an equal number of claims here and there. And I actually used my, I suppose, knowledge of what was happening to notice that the Jurchens were getting their ass invaded by the Kitans. So I decided, might as well swipe this one province in Mongolia. That's, actually part of Mongolia. And just recently I won my independence war against the Tartar Khan Lig, as usual. So that's always fun. And actually, this is the young guy. That means we have no truce. Hon hon hon. And he's of course attacking Naiman Khanlig, who's actually in a better state than he was last time in the alternate timeline. Most of the casualties have been alright. Most things are okay. So you know what? I think we can fight him. Recently he only just took the throne, and I don't think he's got enough men. Considering I only just, 6 months ago left that country in a crippled, bloody-nosed state. I'm going to hope that we have the firepower to beat him this time. And it looks like we do. I managed to get some lucky tithes, or whatever they're called. Does the council need reappointing? No. Looks good. Managed to get some lucky tithes and stuff, so I have a little bit more money, and I was able to use a bit of mercenaries, so I got to keep a lot of my units in reserve. I mostly just ended up paying for mercenary fighters. It was only for the first battle that I didn't really need my own soldiers. After that, I just let the mercenaries do it. Now, all we need to do is occupy stuff. Well, his vassals can become mine. They're Mongol. I don't mind, but I would like to weaken him himself, as it were. So the removal and the capture of 2 of his provinces would be ideal, I think. I don't think assaulting would be a good idea, even if he is at 187 soldiers. Ooh, I became gregarious. Would not be a best idea, if you understand what I mean. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, game, you son of a bitch. I know why my save got corrupted. Because I got a quick child. Was that in my Japan one? I forgot. I swear, if that's the reason... Like, if I lost a quick child from this, and I think I did... Son of a... No, I think that was in Japan. Yeah, that was in Japan. Such a bright little child. Either way, we have a male son now, so, Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem, ain't it? It's actually a fairly sizable problem, if I do say so myself. And I do. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, well, I guess they can have that one province. Unless I can, make peace first. Just a flesh wound, yeah. Whatever you say. Come on, give up. Yeah, well, whatever. So I lose 1 province, it looks like. That is okay. I accept that. 1 province isn't the end of the world. If I lost all of this to the Kitans, oh good lord. I would just have to pull another, offer myself as their vassal and hide under them. Dear lord. Combined, they would have close to 3,000 soldiers. That's not something I can take on. Alright. Well, either way, I think we've at least got most of it, so... I'll take it. I'll take it to the bank. I think we actually might soon have enough to unite Mongolia. Really? You still won't give up yet. Alright, so he's going after that, obviously. which is not good. I need to, you know, get this stuff sieged through as quickly as I can. Great, so I'm going to lose a second province because this jerkwad doesn't surrender. I could attempt to do battle against the Kitans. I do have enough troops. It could be possible. It could be possible. Though I feel like just invading them instead would be easier. Distribute all holdings. I don't want to raise my banner in an enemy province. That's just silly. Yeah, that was expected. Yeah, I don't really have a choice. I really don't. That army is superior to my own, and I can't get peace out of this guy. So, that means there has to be war. We're gonna need troops. A little more than that, I'd think. Yeah, the Riders of Kimek look good. Alright, so we're going to have to attack the Kitans, it appears. Alright, we can't have raised army levies if we want to do that. Oh. That's fine. Let's just get back into our own territory. Hey. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Back into our own territory here. Good. Dean Marshal. I'm sure that'll be useful somehow. So now we drop our levies. Gonna have to outrightly declare war on them. And no, maybe. That is part of the Mongol Empire. So I will take that, yeah. Raise everything. Combined, I'm hoping we have enough soldiers here. It's costing us a lot of money to do this, but, you know. Keep both of our levies as well as the mercenaries raised. Not exactly ideal. But I think we'll be okay. If we can just kind of unite these things together here. But we do have to stop him from gaining any further ground here. Alright, that's it. Alright, all of our forces. Yeah, you better run. Okay. Yeah, right. Really? Okay, good. We're finally gonna catch you here. It's in the mountains, but we caught you. And we demolished you. Alright, so now I need to retake these regions before I can continue my assaults and offensives. I only need the top layers, luckily. The top layers are actually all that matter. Anyway. Uh-oh. Well, that's always a fun way to do things. Now I'm a 3-year-old. That's fine, I didn't want to be leading those armies anyway. We just have to kill, you know, the majority of their soldiers here. I don't even know how they pulled an even 600. Those must have been mercs. Alright. All we need is this province, and if we can get them to surrender, then that's perfect. At 88. Really? You're still not going to give in? Alright, like I said, we need to finish this first. Before we engage our invasion of Kitan. Of the Kitans region, as it were. It would be best to, you know, finish what we start. 95. I'm actually going to assault this before we accept peace. Oh man, this is more painful than the others. Oof, alright. Well, it wasn't too bad. There. That leaves him with no territories. And I can just simply... Where's the button? Distribute all holdings. There we go. There, it's given to a bunch of counts now. Although that apparently remains occupied by him, that's really a minor issue, more than anything. Do we actually have enough to unite Mongolia? 42%, not quite. Darn. Well, wow, Diamond Con Leg is really not getting places, is he? We need to actually move in and occupy something here. Yeah, that's the de jure kingdom of the Kitans. So we will take it. Oh, hey, another 10 gold. How nice. Actually occupying something here is what we need to do now. Great, we can gather a grand total of 70 men. Not really going to help. Not really going to act as a siege team, but toss them in. Every soldier counts. We had a foothold in here. Jin is de jure China, so I don't even want to come close to touching that. Nope, 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 nope. Because China will be all over that. China doesn't have any, you know, basic valid costs that we... So I don't actually have to worry too much about them. So much as I just have to... I love it for mercenaries. Makes assaulting so much easier. And some more battles for the win. 84%. I think the battles is the way to go. Chase him down. Get some more war score. 90. Alright, retake this, and he's probably going to give in. Somebody inherited something, and apparently we have... Oh yeah, we have 4 holdings, as we should, because I raised my banner in 4 places. But we can only hold 3 under our regent, so that's a bit of a problem. Alright, well. This should be relatively over. I'm surprised that he continues to fight, but to each their own, I suppose. It's a 96. Like, these basic 14 guys are 1%. Might as well go for his capital then. Alright, come on. Troublesome peasants, whatever. Just have to wait for this to siege through now. I really shouldn't assault this. I don't need to take any more casualties. I've taken enough. I have taken enough. I don't want to be too weak in comparison to my neighbors. Well, apparently they're doing pretty good for themselves. Some of them, at least. And that's all she wrote for these guys. Perfect. And, of course, distribute all holdings. Alright, Marshal. Lower the banner in whatever that province is called. On. I was gonna say no, but I'm just like, I can't really tell if that's, you know. Lower the banner, distribute the holding. Perfect. Now we're in better shape. Now we need a chance, or whatever. Ah, the great duchy of the Mongol. It grows. It grows. It grows. And Naiman Khan Leg is still in relatively bad state. Those poor Nestorians. And the Kyrgyz are being the Kyrgyz. Now, how close are we to uniting Mongolia? 42%, which is 15 out of 36. I believe 36, that's 18, so 19. We need 4 more provinces. 1, 2, 3. Not quite enough, huh? No one ever said it would be easy, I suppose. And even then, we'd still need to create 2 duchies. This is a tribal duchy that will explode when we create one. So we actually need to create 2 duchies. Even though we, in theory, have one right now. Not very promising in terms of our army sizes here. And Bad is about to acquire some land. I think we have to step in. Before that land becomes, you know, proper theirs. Otherwise, real trouble. Real trouble. I want them to win, but if they, you know, actually incorporate the land and, you know... Whoops. Damn it, gotta stop doing that. Too used to banished. If they actually incorporate the land proper, then we'll have a lot of issues, you know, because they'll actually be able to raise soldiers from it. There's a full year where it's considered conquered for the most part, except for the vassals, who aren't going to provide much anyway, and it won't provide levies. So, if we're going to attack, now's the time, because he just got a pile of land, and it's all worthless to him. But, for now, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and putting up with minor save corruption issues. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.